Hello, everybody. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die. The Stomping.
Wow.
Wow, that apparently I'm a little bit. All right, I'm gonna apologize for that again because I froze up for about 2 seconds. But yeah, I apparently I'm sick right now, and I wish it'd stop freezing like this. I don't know why it's doing it.
Probably because I'm coming in.
But yeah, I guess I'm a little bit sick right now, and I had mucus in my throat when I was trying to talk. But welcome back to 7 Days to Die Stomping Ground series. As you can see, I'm underground. I'm in one of my tunnels. I've done a lot of work to this thing. I did all this work that you guys are seeing off camera. Like, this was a ton. This was like 45 minutes of nothing but being down here mining and planting those things. Well, I lie. More like 3 hours. I say 45 minutes, but it really takes a long time. The biggest issue is the pick. As the pick degrades, I go slower. And plus, I have to keep going out and hunting zombies and stuff. So, over the course of about 3 hours, this is what I've managed to do from the last part I had. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but I'll show you real quick up here. Yeah, down there was about as far as I had gotten. I hadn't even really started doing this. And this is the fruits of that labor. This section from there to here, from that slope all the way down to the bottom of this slope took me about 3 hours in total. This is the stuff I was talking about being boring for you guys that I didn't want to do a lot of. But I also think it's good to do this kind of stuff. So, I got good news. I'm getting a new mouse. So, hopefully it works really good. I am also hopefully getting a 2 terabyte drive. So I can make and store extra videos, because right now I'm at 92 gigs free. Which I try to keep my computers always over 100 gigs free. But I have so many Minecraft videos, and I'm going to have a ton of these too, that I need the extra space. So if I can clear off stuff on my computer and put the movies on that drive as well, or the videos, then I call that a win-win situation. Okay. One thing I gotta say that's probably gonna piss some people off, but the reason I have to make this statement is because somebody else has been making a statement that's really started to get on my nerves. And sadly, that person is Meaty. You know, those are people that are fans of him that watch this. You probably know where I'm going with this. But he said he's complaining currently about running at 140 frames. You guys can see my frame rate in the bottom left corner, or 140 ping. You guys can see my frame rate in the bottom left corner. I run at between 5 and 10 frames on most games, and if I get lucky, I get a game where I can run 15. Every now and again, I get a game where I run 30 FPS. Even not recording, this is about as good as I get. You know, and he's been complaining about running at 140 pings. Sin is sitting right next to me, and she has a ping of 18.
No, 10.
10? No, that's FPS.
Oh.
But if I was to join somebody else's server, I'd be up in the 100+ pings, no matter where they lived. It's just because my computer, but also I'd be dealing with a low frame rate. You know, I've tried it. I've played Call of Duty Zombies with people, and as long as it's under 300 pings, I can play just fine. I'm actually one of the better people if it's under 300 pings. When it drops below 100, it doesn't phase me when I'm under 100 pings. It doesn't seem like anything. I played League last night, or the night before last, and anyone that watched that, you guys were able to see you guys were able to see the fact that I ran at 45 frames almost the entire game, or 45 pings. You know, and a lot of people are going to attribute that to, and I did pretty good. First time playing League in a while, I actually did really good. But a lot of people are going to attribute that to, and say, oh, you only, you know, they moved the server so it's better for you, blah, blah, blah. You know what my answer to those questions, or those complaints, has always been? When they had the servers in California, I did play at constantly over 150 pings. I played like that, and I still did good. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure. I'm not saying I won't do any better at a higher ping or at a lower ping. But right now, my biggest concern is my frame rate. Being at 7 frames hurts. And you guys have seen it when I try to fight zombie crowds. I have to constantly move because if I stay still, I'm not going to get my bullets back in my gun. You know what I mean? It's going to take me forever to do anything. As you guys saw right there, I reloaded, and unlike on Meaty, when he reloads, he instantly gets his bullets. Nope. I have to wait 3 hours for my bullets to come in. So, yeah, I know I'm kind of whining about it, but he's good. Meaty is good. He's really good. He's got a beast computer. He dumped $5,000 plus into this computer. You guys know that. But for him to sit there and complain about 140 pings when I'm almost constantly running at that whenever I play with anybody. Yeah, the people that watch my Tuesday stream, I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2 at 13 frames and 200 ping. And I still did okay. Like, I didn't do terrible, but I didn't do massively great. You know, and it's a bot game. It was bots. Why was I No, I don't think I streamed it. Oh, yeah, when I streamed it, I was at 13 frames, but I don't think I streamed it. But I had been playing, and I checked my pings, and I was at 130 pings, and I did okay. For me, the ping issue doesn't really matter. It's not a bother to me. Like I said, the only time I really have an issue with pings is when it gets up over 300. When my ping hits 300, then I really start to lose stuff. It gets really choppy, and I really can't play. So I had to stop playing Call of Duty World at War, my Saturday or Sunday stream. I had to stop playing it because my pings kept jumping up into 600s. They dropped down to they would drop down to they drop down to 100 and 100 150, or even lower, 80 and crap. And now now, and then they jump back up to 600, and as long as it was in the 180s, below 300, I was able to play it. And as soon as it jumped into 600, I couldn't move. Nothing was working. I went down ridiculously fast. I mean, you guys are seeing this. Look at 5 frames. And I can't do anything. Yeah, look at this. I'm at 5 frames right now. If there was a zombie horde, I'd be screwed. You know? It happens whenever I get around a bunker or a factory that this happens. Yeah, I just thought I'd mention that because it was kind of irritating me. And I'm not really going to be doing anything else, but, you know, like, another reason it irritates me is because if any of you know him, Brofesco, the guy, all I know is he does League videos. I've watched him play. He totally botches a play. You know what I mean? Or something. And he goes, alt lag. He misses a skill shot. Alt lag. I'm sorry, Brofesco. You're one of the bigger channels I've ever watched. You're one of the bigger channels I've watched. And you're complaining about lag. Yet you have hundreds of games in the room behind you. Or, you know, hundreds of... You have all this time spent in League and everything. And if you really lag that bad... Why keep playing a game that you're just gonna like? I haven't played Diablo 3 in months because Diablo 3 runs like this all the time. All the time. 5 frames. I never get a point of relief. It doesn't matter if I'm in a building, if there's enemies around me, I'm always choppy on that game. And I have it on the lowest quality settings possible. So, but yeah, you know, it's like he blames lag for his own lack of skill. And I'm not a fan of people that do that. Yeah, you know, it's like it happens to me too when I play PvP in League. You know, you get a good kill on somebody because they made a bad play, and then this is somebody that's been talking crap the entire match, saying how you're trash and everything, and then you get one really good play on them because you outsmarted them, and they go, "Oh, I was lagging. That doesn't count." But you were just talking this entire time about how good you are and how you'd school me. I've been fighting with like 300 pings the entire game. Dude, I've been fighting with like 1,000 pings the entire game. Don't tell me about pings. And there is times when I play League that my pings have gone up to 1,000. And I've had to play through it. I mean, obviously there's nothing I can really do, but you guys get where I'm going with this. In all honesty, I think it's better to have a bad ping than a bad frame rate. I would take a bad... Because at least a bad ping you can get around as long as you're good enough. But a bad frame rate, you can't play. Because you have to take a stack that won't fill it. Like, hold on, I'm going to pause this, guys. But, yeah, you know, I've played League long enough to honestly be able to say that if you have a good enough... If you have a decent ping, you can get around a frame... well, if you have a decent frame rate, you can get around a bad ping issue. Problem is, with a game like League, when your ping goes up, your frame rate goes down really low. So... It's just my thoughts. I don't know, you guys might disagree. Alright, good time to get out of here. Gotta go try help Sin with something real quick. Get me away from this bunker. But you guys see what I'm saying? Look at that. I'm in my own world. You know, I normally run at, you know, 7 to 10 frames. But because I was in the bunker, you know what I mean? Actually, it's still doing it. It's like I'm... See, now I'm back to 8. You know what I mean? I'm away from the bunker now. Now I'm at 8 frames again. But I used to play League on a really old computer a lot too. So, I mean, I really know what it's like when you have a bad frame rate. The only thing that made me able to play on that computer was the fact that I had it running in the LAN. So, I usually had a relatively decent ping. I usually, like I said, before they moved the servers, I had 150 ping and higher. Almost every... Are you crouched? Almost every single game, I had at least 80 ping. If my ping wasn't 80, it was higher. Even now, when they move the servers, I still have 80 ping. 80 and higher ping. But that doesn't bother me. Because my frame rate is fine on League. So I could still play just as good as I would. It's just, well, you know. Yep, they patched it. Okay. Alright, so there was a glitch where you could duplicate items and they patched it out. I have no problem accessing a glitch but I'm not going to spawn anything in. A glitch is their problem, not mine. That's the way I look at it. But yeah, I hope you guys watched my. I'm recording this after it uploaded. I'm really hoping you guys watched my. My Call of Duty video that came out today, because today's Friday, so obviously that's what I'm talking about. But I hope you guys watched it because I had a lot of fun playing, and I think I did amazing. This is directly to you, Panda Panda, if you're watching this. I hope you saw my Call of Duty video that I posted on Friday, because I think I might actually be ready to step it up a notch. I had a lot of fun playing that, and that's actually the first time I think I've played and recorded at the same time. So, yeah, it was fun. I don't really know what to do because I mean I'm kind of tired of building down there. There's a lot that goes into it. So I used to play Minecraft now that I keep trying to hit E for inventory. And yes, I know full well that the AK-47 takes 7.62 ammo, and that is a very precious commodity, and it burns through them really fast, but I like it. AK-47 is pretty much my favorite gun in the game right now. I mean, the Magnum definitely does its job, but the AK is so cool. Hate the sights on it, but it's cool. What am I wearing? Green, green, green. I need a different coat. Do we have a green one floating around?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Did you look in our room?
Not yet. Go in there now. Yeah, me and Sin took the master bedroom. My house, my rules. Don't have one. Your chest, mate. A jean jacket. No puffer coat. No green puffer coat, though. I'm gonna read that. That was realist steel. Get some experience for that group. There's a lot of stuff in here. Purple everything. What do I have for? Those are green pistol parts. Eventually, I want to be able to outfit everybody with everything. Like, I want everybody to be able to carry whatever gun they want.
set something up.
You did. Gonna need you to scrap down all the orange and beige parts in there.
Including that?
No, in this one. All the orange and beige. I still don't have a barrel. I thought I found the SMG barrel. That might have been in my other world. Or in my solo world, I should say. Yeah, but I could have sworn I found one. Like I said, it must have been in there. It was not a big deal. Alright, well, that's going to end this episode. I hope I didn't upset too many people. I was just stating my thoughts, you know. But then again, you know, I guess I kind of get where he's coming from because he's used to playing at, like, you know, 60 ping or whatever. But, you know, you can't always have that. I mean, you're going to have trouble from time to time. And the problem he's having, not being able to connect, guns not being able to connect to him, pretty much have that problem every time I try to host a game for somebody. Unless they're in my house, it won't connect. But yeah, that's gonna end the episode. I hope you enjoyed the little.
That's beige and orange.
Yeah, beige and orange. I hope you enjoyed the little chat, and it wasn't too boring.
Sniper rifle.
I need SMG barrel. I don't have one of those. The wood, the shotgun, the stocks you're gonna have to burn, for the most part. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little look into my thoughts on gaming and performance. If any one of you guys want to test that theory out, my theory out, find me on Steam at I'm in the Meathead Nation. Tata, it should be Tata Kitty, because I mean, here I'll just shift tab so you guys might be able to see this. But yeah, yeah, see Tata Kitty, and you should find me. I hope you're able to see it anyway. But yeah, it's just a thought. It's just my thoughts, you know. And like you know, I was talking about like Sin. There's a lot of games we play together that I host, and she is at an ungodly ping, and we're in the exact same house. I'm running 5G, she's running 2.4 internet. So there's no reason she should be lagging like she does, or have that high of a ping. But we can still play it. I mean, my little sister plays League of Legends, like, and she lags so hard. Like, her FPS has got to suck because she uses an older laptop. But it's like, I'm not gonna tell her, you know, that she yeah. Well, I don't really. That's not really where I'm going. she doesn't blame everything on lag. I mean, I know there's a lot of times she lags because like she'll be trying to walk the lane and she'll say I'm lagging. You know, that's pretty much exactly how she says it. But for the most part, if she messes up, she just says I'm sorry. There are times I lag. Like, I mean, you guys have seen some of the videos I've put for League and stuff. There are just some magical times where I just lag for no reason. Chainsaw Blade, right? I mean, like, I'm playing just fine, and then suddenly I get into a team fight, and my FPS drops from 25 all the way down to like 2. And I have no clue what's going on for the entire fight. And you know what I mean? It just happens like that, and it's a little annoying, but I don't think 140 ping should make much of a difference compared to anything over 60, really. Because, like I said, I used to play at over 100 pings constantly, and I did just fine. So I still do. I just I've always tended to stay away from PvP, but it's not like I don't know. Maybe it is different for when like you're playing like World at War, the hosting thing. Like maybe having a higher ping on that would be bad, but like the video they posted yesterday about well, it's still Friday for me, so they posted it on Thursday. The zombie bowling. Meaty was doing just fine. It was just more like he got himself in bad situations that he thought he could get out of, but he couldn't. I do that a lot, but it's not because I'm lagging. It's just because I'm an idiot, or I just make a stupid mistake. I guess it just irritates me when people constantly complain about lag. I mean, I do know, you know, the Minecraft server thing. You know, the pistons and crap that lags. And you know, if you don't have a really good connection, it acts weird, stuff like that. But for the most part, I don't think lag shit would make up, or a high FPS would make up for most of his mistakes in the recent videos. And like Gunn said, he was hoping that, you know, him hosting, since, you know, Meaty can't, he was hoping that with him hosting,